Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia, Spiritualite, and we're here for our nightly prayer at Sassur. Of course, we do prayer, we read Psalm 16, and then we do a 3-card pull just to see what the angels and the Most High have for us to think about as we go to sleep tonight. So let's get started. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, Enoch, Moses, Noah, and Solomon. We thank you for another day to labor in the vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get some messages that are clear, easy for us to understand, and easy for us to interpret. We understand or know that we have a long way to go, but we thank you for continuing to send the angels to work with us as we work our way back into the light. When we enter herein with all humility, let God the Almighty One enter into this place by nature of an eternal happiness, of a divine prosperity, of a perfect joy, of an abundant charity, and of an eternal salutation. Let all the demons fly from this place, especially those who are opposed unto this work. I don't know what that was. That was a demons flying. And let the angels of peace assist and protect this place, from which let discord and strife fly and depart. Magnify and extend upon us, O Lord, thy most holy name, and bless our conversation and our assembly. Sanctify, O Lord, our God, our humble entry herein, thou, the blessed and holy one of the eternal ages. Selah. To the earthly mother, we thank you for being with us, we thank you for guiding us, and we thank you for walking with us down the path of life. O divine mother, illumine me with divine wisdom, vivify me with divine life, and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and the perfect example he set for what we can do both on the tree of life and conquering over the tree of death. And to the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the council of 9, to the council of 12, to the council of 24, to the 24 elders, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the council of 144,000, to the 216 angels that sit atop the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, and to the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask that you come and be with us for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will help us be in better service to the kingdom. All right, let's read Psalm 16. I don't know why none of my words are coming out properly today, but a lot must need to be said. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord. Oh, dear God. Okay. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, thou art my Lord. My goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore, my heart is glad, my glory rejoiceth, my flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Selah. All right, so as you've already seen, because I forgot to change it back, we have our Rota Mundi deck here. And of course, this is the deck that we use at night. It is not a beginner deck. It's an advanced deck. However, beginners could use it. You would just need to, start with one card at a time. It's very Kabbalah heavy. And so it just takes a lot to use it successfully, but it can be done. Just keep in mind that it's just not a beginner deck. Okay, so no, wrong one. No, what's wrong with me today? We have our deck here. Um, All glory, all praise, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We ask for permission again to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will help us be in better service to the kingdom. To the earthly mother, we thank you for always being with us and walking with us down the path of life. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushai and the perfect example that he set. And of course, to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's accurate, that's timely, and that we can easily apply. And when you bless us with this information, we will report back to the Most High so that you can get credit for the work that you've done here with us. We know that we are terrible clients. However, we thank you for continuing to work with us, continuing to show up minute after minute, second after second, and be of service to the kingdom. We thank you for everything that you've done, and we're trying. We're putting forth our best effort, and I hope that that is being noted for our sake as well. So we just thank you. All right, that's it. Today, not a lot of shuffling. I knew it was coming. I haven't even finished the first ones. All right, we've got the page of coins, which is Matthew chapters 27 through 20, 25 through 28. Y'all should see a bunch of videos from me today. If you missed it, I'm going to try and finish up all the videos I wanted to get done last week. Oh, wait a minute. We got the Nine of Swords, which is success realized. This is also a new card for us. Success realized. And, okay, the mother is here. We've got the TrinoSophia is here, technically. The divine feminine triangle, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Of course, we're back on track with our normal pattern of readings, which is 2 and 1. But, okay, so this is definitely a sign. So Matthew 25 through 28, let's go ahead and start reading those. Put that in your mind. Put that on your list. I'm going to try and read that tonight before I go to bed. Because what happened the last time, the card kept coming up, and I was like, I'll get to it one of these days, and that thing would not stop. Oh, you know what? I forgot the other book. Hold on. All right, we're going to need this too. All right, so let's see, because this is, I don't think we've had any of these cards before. We've had the masculine triangle, but I don't think we've had the feminine triangle. All right, so let's see. The Page of Pentacles card is titled Matthew chapter 25 through 28. It's taken from some kind of picture which portrays the events of the specific chapters of the Gospels in images as a mnemonic device, which is a meme. The Most High communicates in memes, okay? Memes and numbers. The four living creatures of Ezekiel and Revelation, which are pictured on the Wheel of Fortune cards and the Rider-Waite deck, are each associated with a different gospel. The angel associated with the Gospel of Matthew, and the images on the card represent events from the 25th through 28th chapters of the Gospel. So I'm not going to read that because we need to read that. Let's see what it says in this book. I just wanted to see, since we've never gotten that card before. This is the Page of Coins. Page of Coins. All right, so this is diligent scholarship study, application to work, money is coming, business ideas or deals, completion, news from child, new lifestyle or identity. We're going to be given a new heart, a new place to go, practical developmental skills, seeking more responsibility, seeking a new job, going to school or furthering education for further employment. So this is basically the type of card where turning interest into career, diligence and study, diligence and work and study. Okay, so like I said, for the morning reading, you need to be, working on the physical thing that you're going to do in the kingdom. Like, everybody wants to go to the kingdom, but I very rarely hear anybody say what they're going to do in the kingdom, how they're going to serve the kingdom. So this is another indication that you should be working on what it is that you want to actually do in the kingdom, not just talk about going to the kingdom and then what are you going to do once you're there? If it's singing the choir of angels, then you should be working on your songs, rewriting songs and stuff like that, getting your voice ready. If it's building, then you should be building stuff. If it's researching, then you should be researching stuff. Whatever it is that you are physically going to do once you get to the kingdom, you need to seriously consider working on those things now. This card is the first time we've got this card. Like I said, I'm going to definitely read and see. Let me do my fake zoom and see what's actually in these chapters. But this is just another sign that, again, like I had last week, it's time to start thinking about what you're actually going to do in the kingdom and working on it and developing your ideas and developing your plans, okay? And this is in a past position, so this is something that I hope you already started when I suggested at the beginning of the week. But if not, this is a reminder that it's something that does need to be started kind of sooner than later, right? All right, so the next card we got is a Nine of Swords. I'm going to look it in here, and then I'll look it in the other book, because I'm going to look at that other card too. The Nine of Swords. So this is for our present position. And it means anxiety, plans about to be realized despite worries. Understanding alleviates worries. Issue needs resolution. Actions need to be based on clear thinking. Fears out of proportion to reality. Feeling isolated and patience needed. So this says that our plans are going to be realized. Of course, we're going to take back the kingdom. There's no doubt about that. We're going to we're going to be restored as a nation. There's no doubt about that. But it is going to be a period of action, and this is why you need to have it's like this. If the internet ley line goes down and we can't communicate with each other, you want to have something to do so that you're not just sitting in the house worried about whatever it is, whatever is happening. You know what I mean? So it's very important for you to have something that you can work on, something that you can develop, and you want to start it now because everybody, once this ley line goes down, a lot of people are just going to lose their minds because they've never lived without the internet. So you want to be emotionally prepared to live without the capability of the internet until we establish something that we can use. So I think that's why that keeps coming up, but I just want to remind people that is always a looming possibility that this whole ley line just comes down. The father does not like how it's being used. Obviously, the mother is very angry about it, and so this whole ley line could come down. So if you already have something you're working on, you could just, when it goes down, you just pick up where you left off working and you continue to work and think about it. So I think that's why it's so important, because it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up in my mind. So just, you want to have something that you're working on, plans that you're making, even if you can't do it. See, the thing about the mind is, even if you can't do it physically, once you've done it in the mind, it doesn't matter. So, for example, back to my technology devices here, I never made these. I don't think I even looked at I think I looked at one video of a sister, and I just looked at like finished pieces, and I looked at people talk about them, but I had never physically made it, but I had made them in my mind a bunch of times. So this is how I already conduct myself, because I've been doing this for a very long time, personal development and stuff like that. And that is one of the tenets. You want to go there in the mind first, do the thing in the mind first, and then when you have to do it in the physical reality, it just comes out really, really easy. So that's that's what that brought to mind. So definitely wanted, so you don't have to physically do it, but you can think about all the things you will encounter. You can think about how you will feel about them. You can think about problems that you didn't know. You can think, just think through it. And the time that it takes to think through a project, all of my projects take months to think through. I won't even start a project until I've thoroughly thought it through, and then I get the push to do it at a certain time, which is usually in line with some sort of celestial alignment that I have no knowledge of. So yeah, this is how you just get into tune with the universe, and the universe will tell you when to do stuff. But in the meantime, you make the plans in your mind. You work through the whole process in your mind, and when you do that, you're guaranteeing your success. And so this says that success is going to be realized. So we are like very, very close to the success that we have been seeking. And again, by the time this video comes on, the space weather will be much better. And so if you haven't done something with the family, again, I highly suggest it, because the space weather is going to be good all the way through midnight. And so you want to try and do something with the family, do something fun, and harness that energy. So when you harness the energy, that's like taking in an emotion, like a memory, and holding on to it. You can hold on to a memory forever. You can hold on to a memory through lifetimes. Like Sister Pat talked about that story of Pharaoh, who Moses had put some kind of spell on him, so anytime he saw a Hebrew, he would lose his mind, and he remembered that for 1,000 years. That affected him for 1,000 years. So the things that you put in your mind can affect you for a long time. So you want to, because the mind is eternal. That's the part of us that does our what we put in our mind goes into our spirit, and our spirit does travel with us from lifetime to lifetime. So you definitely want to put in thoughts of things you can accomplish, things you can do, so that you can take that with you. You can take your mind, or your spirit goes with you, and your mind, what you put in your mind goes into your spirit. If that has anything to do with that, I don't know. But okay, so let's look at this divine feminine triangle. Let's see what it says, so we can look in the other book. That's the 8 of Pentacles. Let's see. It consists of the Sephirah, Chokmah, Bina, and Tiferet. Wisdom, understanding, and beauty. The triangle forms the alchemical symbols for water and earth. The paths behind the triangle include the Empress, Strength, High Priestess cards. The name of God in the center of the triangle is Elohim, which is God of creation. And the Zohar attributes creation in the work of Jehovah Elohim, which Jehovah representing the Most High God and Elohim representing woman wisdom. Wisdom also creates life within their wombs. The names Eve, Esther, Ruth are written on the outside of the triangle. Eve was the first mother. Esther was a queen who rescued her people. Ruth had a noble character, and she was redeemed. The Hebrew letters outside the circle spell Shekinah, which refer to the female indwelling presence of God. Inside the circle are the Bible verses from the Book of Wisdom, which describes the wisdom woman in the scripture. Esther, for my ladies out there, y'all really need to take a look back at Esther. Her story is way more, even if you look at the VeggieTales version, the VeggieTales version of Esther is out of this world. What she did, even, it's exaggerated, but it's still out of this world, the stuff that she did. And then if you look at what she had to actually physically do before she went to see the king. I was actually saying this the other day, because before, I'm glad this came back up. Okay, so one of the things Esther did before she went to see the king, right? So she hadn't seen the king. She thought she fell out of favor with the king because Haman was having him wrapped up in all of this stuff, and he had already issued the decree for her people, us, to be killed, all of us. So Esther actually called for a fast. She called before she approached the king. Now, mind you, no, the decree had not been issued. The decree had not been issued yet. No, what had it? The decree had been issued. Decree had been issued. And she called for her and all of her maidservants to fast before she went to see the king. So that was a group fast. She told them, look, before I go and see this man, we need to, all of us need to be pure. I'm not going to go down for the fact the sake that you're not pure and I am pure. No, everybody who's affiliated with me, we all need to be pure before I go to the king. So she called all her maidservants, and they all fasted before she went to see the king. So I mean, there's many examples in the Bible of them doing group fasts. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, Esther, her story is no joke, man. Her story is no joke, especially when you put it in perspective of us and not in the perspective of the way that they tell the story. But yeah, it's not that long of a book. I highly suggest that you read it. All right, so this card, Eight of Pentacles, also means talent, artistic skills applied to commercial gains, meeting deadlines, increase through own effort, business venture, commercial ability, work rewarded, career change, pay raise or bonus, individuality appreciated, developing new skills or hobbies, demonstrated abilities bring increase. So again, if you have a skill or a talent or a hobby, you want to be working on that and developing it because it's going to be needed, it's going to be rewarded, it's going to birth something within the kingdom. So you really want to be putting 10 toes down on developing your skills, your talents, and your hobbies. So like I said, I have written a sort of a proverb that said, I'm willing to accept financial, or I'm willing to accept money for my skills. I'm willing to accept money for the things I lovingly create from my skills, talents, and abilities. Because a lot of people will tell you that you're supposed to give your abilities away for free. You're supposed to be poor and destitute in the streets, whatever the case may be. And the Most High doesn't say that. And so this is just a follow up to that. I think I talked about this earlier in the week. Anyway, you really want to develop your skills, develop your talents, develop your abilities, and use those things for service of the kingdom. But in the meantime, if the Gentiles have any money, you got to charge the Gentiles. I mean, you should charge everybody, because like we had this morning, if you give and you don't receive, that creates an imbalance. If you only give, and you never receive, that's a total imbalance in life. You have to both give and receive. You have to bring your life into balance. So for example, I don't have any money, so when I have to go home, I pay the people that I go to see in stuff that I have, like the devices that I make, or whatever I have, I can bring stuff. Whatever I have, I always come with something. Like when we did the core cleanse, you gave 7 pennies. You always come with something to leave with the person who is hosting you. And that's what a lot of us, we have gotten away from. We don't do, but that's because we don't actually have anything. So if you had a skill or a talent or an ability, you would just, for example, it was baking. Baking is my thing. So if I go to visit somebody, I would bake something and bring it to them. You know what I mean? And I would just already have stuff baked on deck, so I don't have to bake something every time I go somewhere. I could just pull it out the freezer, wrap it up, and send it over. That's what I would do. So all I'm saying is there's a lot of ways to do these kind of things, but the most important thing is that you have to actually try. You have to have a desire to do these things, and you have to, when the opportunity comes up, you have to give. If you don't give, you can't receive. So there's lots of universal laws at work, and because we don't study the universal laws. We're not familiar with the universal laws. It seems like it's foreign to us. But, as you go further into this walk, you start to figure out, like, okay, this is like something that you just should do. If you give 7 pennies to the trash can, for taking all of your trash with them, that means that when you, go to see somebody, you bring something. You always just bring something with you, no matter what it is. It's a little something. So you want to have little somethings in your house. And, that's just, if you are already doing something with your talents and skills and ability, then it's easy to have something. Or for example, when you come to the videos, you give a little something. If it's a thumbs up, you don't want a thumbs up and tell everybody you watch this crazy stuff. It's a comment. It's a word of encouragement for me. I'm out here like on an island. Nobody is doing this still. I've been begging people, please, somebody else start praying and tag me in it so that I can engage in some other people doing this kind of thing. So, but as of yet, I haven't seen anybody start. So if you're not going to do something, then give a little something when you go, that is just the birthing process requires that you germinate something, So, yeah, I'll let you look at the cards while I write this down. It's funny. Yes, please, somebody, anybody wanted. Oh shoot, I moved them before I wrote them down. Why did I do that? Because my brain is dead. All right, sorry. That is not the order they were in. Boy, I'm tired. Y'all are really about to see a change in the way that I do these videos. Well, you're not going to notice a change, but they're going to be better. I've come up with a strategy that's going to make this easier on my life. Pentacles. All right, so let's do our blessing of the Sephirot. Get my cheat sheet here. All right. All right, the blessing of the Sephirot. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokmah. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gevurah. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach. Blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Had. Blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod. Blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut. Blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness. We thank you for allowing us to speak with, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for just a few moments. We would like to report back that they gave us a message that was clear, that was accurate, that was timely, and that was easy for us to understand, and we would like that to be noted to their records. We, of course, thank you for everything and allowing us to fumble around this life while we're working on, of course, rededicating it back to you in every step we take. To the earthly mother, we thank you for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushai in his perfect example. And to the angels who came to be with us, we thank you so much for everything that you do and your hard work. As promised, we have given the message to the Most High that you have fulfilled these things, and therefore we are quite happy with the message, and we're thankful that you continue to work in service to the kingdom. Beruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Lo Olam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biet Hamikdash Lim Koma Bimhira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of his holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone. We'll see you for the reading tomorrow morning at the More.